Alrighty, howdy ho, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, you've just made a couple $1 million in GTA 5 and you have no idea what to invest your money in. Well, if you guys don't, then this video is going to be perfect for you. Now, there are over 1,000 things that you guys can purchase in GTA 5 Online, some being completely useless and some being the key to making millions. Now, if this is your first time ever watching me and you guys enjoy the video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to stay to the end of the video, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, if you love grinding heists, missions, contract missions, or any type of business missions, you guys know that you have to be fully equipped for it. That is why I recommend purchasing the Combat MG and the Heavy Sniper. Now, the Combat MG, a very, very reliable gun. One of the strongest guns in the game, having up to 200 rounds per magazine and being the best to short to medium ranges. Obviously, if you guys have never used this gun before, this gun is definitely overpowered and easily the best gun. I mean, it has the most rounds out of any other gun in the game, and it's definitely recommend purchasing over any other type of LMG, SMG, or any type of AR. I mean, especially if you're going into a large type of heist or mission and there's going to be loads of enemies you need to take out or people in helicopters, this Combat MG is definitely the best for it. Now, the Heavy Sniper, which I'm sure everyone knows, is easily the strongest sniper in the game and probably the strongest gun in the actual game. Now, this can hold up to 8 rounds, and as you can see in the top right, the damage is pretty much to the max and the accuracy is very accurate. Now, obviously, I would definitely recommend purchasing this. This is definitely best for the long ranges, especially if you're obviously doing a heist and you have to snipe people or you just don't want to be spotted from a long distance. I would recommend purchasing this. Obviously, it's not as expensive and you do get to buy custom mods for it. Obviously, you can see here I've got Mark II. Both of these guns are Mark II, which obviously increases the damage and everything else, which is genuinely just the best thing in the game. And I would definitely recommend investing in the Combat MG and the Heavy Sniper, both being very reliable and very, very good options to have in type of missions or heists. Now, when it comes to doing heists or just being in GTA 5, you guys need to be protected at all times. And let's just say you've only got a couple 100,000 or literally like a couple million, I would recommend investing in the Armored Kuruma. Now, the Armored Kuruma does cost 525,000, but for the actual car, it's very, very cheap. Now, this car is probably one of the best for doing missions. It's very, very fast. As you can see here, the top speed and acceleration is both very, very high. It is very, very protected. It is bulletproof, and it is definitely worth investing. Now, obviously, once you get a bit more money and you're a bit more comfortable, I would definitely recommend purchasing the Oppressor Mark II. But this vehicle is a great armored vehicle, and it's definitely worth doing for missions and heists. Obviously, like I said, it's bulletproof, and it's still a very, very strong car. Now, this is the Oppressor Mark II. Like I said, obviously this will cost $8 million. I mean, inflation in this game is no joke, but I mean, this is easily the best vehicle in the game. Now, obviously it is a flying motorbike, and there is another Oppressor like this, the Oppressor Mark I, but I mean, the Oppressor Mark II is easily worth the money you're paying for. As you can see, you've got missiles, you've got homing on and homing off. I mean, this is easily worth investing in. This is great for heists, whether that's long distance traveling. Let's say you have to go from Los Santos all the way up to the end of the map. I mean, it will get you there in literally 2 minutes. I mean, it's a very, very strong, very, very fast, reliable bike, and it's definitely worth investing, especially if you can afford it. It's great for missions and great for heists. Now, if you don't obviously want to save up 8 million to buy it, I would recommend buying the Armored Kuruma or even get the Deluxo, which is basically just a flying car version, and it is still a very, very good, reliable option. Obviously, it does have rockets, but it's definitely not faster than the Oppressor, but it is a very, very good vehicle to invest in, obviously, if you don't want to spend the 8 million. Now, we all know that businesses in GTA 5 are the key to making millions, but you don't want to purchase every single business in the game because that is a complete waste of money. Obviously, there's some businesses that I totally regret buying, but there are some businesses that I would definitely recommend investing in. Now, the first business that I would buy is the nightclub, a great way of making passive income, and it's just a great business overall. And then the agency, which you can actually make up to $1.5 million doing the Dr. Dre contracts, which are actually quite enjoyable as well. Obviously, doing these, you will have to use weapons. Obviously, like I said, the Mark II MG and the Heavy Sniper both coming into play there. I would recommend purchasing the auto shop. It is a very, very good way of making money as well. And then the bunker. These are definitely one of the 4 best businesses to be buying to be able to make money. Obviously, it's completely up to you of what business you want to buy. Obviously, I have made tons of business videos. You guys can go check them out. They will be in the description below. But if you guys want to be able to make easy millions, the 4 businesses that I recommend, that being the nightclub, the agency, the auto shop, and the bunker, I would definitely recommend investing. All of these will roughly set you back just over 5 million, but they are definitely worth it and you will get your money back in no time. Now, the next thing that is definitely worth investing is, which this might be a bit controversial whether this is a business or not, is definitely the Casacta, where you have the Cayo Perico heist. Like I said, I mentioned Heist earlier on in the video. Again, a great way to make money. You can make up to 1.7 million each heist, just depending on what stock you get. And then I would recommend buying the arcade. Now, obviously, I do not have the arcade myself, but the two best heists in the game, which will probably be the Diamond Casino heist, which you can do from the arcade. You can purchase the arcade for, I don't think they're actually that expensive, and then the Cayo Perico heist, which would need a Casacta for. Obviously, my English is not the best. Now, if you did want to purchase the arcade, go over to the internet, go on to Maze Bank Foreclosures, enter the site, and as you can see up here, it will say arcades. Obviously, there are quite a few. There's 4 you can buy, and they will vary 1.875 million, 2.1, 2.34, and 2.5. So I'd recommend investing in this. Obviously, all arcades, you could do the Cayo Perico one, not the Cayo Perico, sorry, the Diamond Casino heist. So they are definitely worth investing in, obviously, if you want to be able to make money like that. Now, the last thing I would definitely spend money investing on is my hangar. Now, obviously, thanks to my trusty oppressor that I invested in to be able to get here, it got me here nice and safe and in a rapid time as well. But let's not talk about the oppressor. This is my hangar. I would definitely recommend investing in this. This is actually quite expensive, but it is definitely worth the price you're paying. Now, the hangar is very, very big, and as you can see, there's actually nothing in here apart from the Sparrow, and as you can see, you have a weapon customization kit over there, and then coming over here, this is where all your planes or helicopters are stored, so it's actually very, very good. Now, as you can see, my floor is empty, my storage. Now, I have a laser, a Reiju, a Cuban, a Rogue, and a Pyro, and then my Alkanos that is destroyed. So I obviously have I have 6 planes in here right now. Obviously, if I wanted here, there can be 12 spots that you can have them on. And obviously, it would be medium, which you can have 5, and then the large, which is just the 1. And as you can see, if I wanted to, I could store, by the looks of it, 18 different type of planes in here. Not all at once, obviously, but 18 different planes, which is just crazy. And obviously a Pyro, a Rogue, they're very, very small, but again, look, they're very, very good. If I was to store it here, as you can see, that is my Rogue. It is more of a fun flying plane, but you can store helicopters in here as well. And I mean, as you can see, it's still a very, very cool thing to have, and it's definitely worth investing in. Now, as you can see here, the weapon workshop can be used to purchase and upgrade a selection of weapons to their Mark II variant. So if you was to purchase this, you can then change the heavy sniper and the compact MG to Mark II weapons, which again, obviously a load of different businesses does have it. But again, if you obviously did want to invest in this, you guys can change the weapons to Mark IIs. And yeah, it's definitely worth investing in. Would I invest 100%? And yeah, it's definitely worth the money you're paying towards it. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video and this video was useful for you, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.